So the news is out about the WBO, as we heard yesterday, that the WBO is ordering Alexander Usyk to face Joseph Parker. And a lot of people fear that Danny Dubois may not get his shot. My counterpunch to that is, let's hope he does not. Right? The reason being is because it's not necessary for Danny Dubois to unify right now. Let Danny Dubois, being the young champion, defend his belts. But at the same time, let's let the more seasoned champion, Alexander Usyk, defend his. That's how I look at it, because Danny Dubois is not missing out on anything. I think Danny Dubois has to use patience, and I think he has to earn a proper spot at fighting the unified champ again, and I don't think he's earned it. I just don't. And voluntaries or mandatories or whatever, it doesn't matter, because as long as you're in the ring, as long as you're champion, you're still defending your title. It doesn't give a shit if it's mandatory or anything like that. If it's voluntary, if you lose it, you just lost it. It's not like the only way you lose your belt is you get beat by the mandatory. No, you get beat by whoever, you're no longer the champion, period. You've lost the belt to the person that beat you, period. You see what I mean? So he's missing out. Let's hope he's missing out, because that would be the right direction boxing needs to take. And it will make and give me hope that these sanctioning bodies actually believe their own bullshit, follow their own rules. You know what I mean? Do what's right, do what's just, live with integrity. You don't have to be watching anyone in order to do the right thing, because nobody's seen this coming, which is a good thing. And again, I think it's all being pushed because of this new boxing league that may turn the boxing world upside down. You know what I'm saying? Así atrás. Because you have guys that have been waiting around. You have guys that have been given special treatment. Hello, WBC. Hello, WBA. You have guys that were allowed to do whatever the hell they wanted to do just because of who they are, a respecter of person. And that, to me, is not cool. It's really not cool. I'm just going to keep it a buck. That is wrong on so many levels. So for whatever reason, they're starting to do the right thing. I'm glad they're doing it, because Danny Dubois shouldn't get that opportunity. In fact, I think people are looking at this a totally different way. If Danny Dubois gets a shot at the title, if Frank Warren forces that issue, if he forces and negotiates and pushes and drives for this fight with Alexander Usyk, Danny Dubois will lose fans. Why? Because Danny Dubois will make enemies based on the wrongdoing in boxing. Okay? In boxing. What's going to happen if he gets that fight? People are going to see, yo, that was wrong, bro. You sneezed or you got sick for a few days or a couple days, and then you're getting an opportunity to fight. Meanwhile, you didn't even have to lift a finger for the fight that you never had. People are going to look at that, and people are going to turn their back on Danny Dubois. See, what Daniel needs right now is fans, support. He doesn't need enemies. He doesn't need spectators. He doesn't need criticizers. He needs to show people that he's willing to face each and every guy available, voluntary or mandatory. Okay? Because when he does that, he's showing that he's that guy that is the new can man, that everyone or anyone can get it. Regardless of what Don Charles says. Don Charles says a lot, and he talked a lot about how Joseph Parker was stupid, dumb, he was foolish, he laughed at him and all this. Well, I think Don Charles should be a motivator of setting the right wrong or setting the wrong right. You understand? I think that should happen, definitely. Okay, and the way you do that, you face the guy that's next in line instead of trying to push for something that a lot of people feel you didn't really deserve. But you guys tell me what you think of this particular post. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been counterpunching. Peace.